Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more of Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode. Let us get into the next chapter.
Yes.
Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. Hector leaves Ostia. He moves towards St. Santarus to meet up with Eliwood as quickly as possible. He encounters a mysterious group whose dark garb hide an even darker secret. Perhaps these same powers have turned their blades on Eliwood. Hector hurries south, praying for his friend's safety. Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. Lord Hector, I have it. I know where Lord Eliwood is. He entered Santarus not far from here.
Is that so? We've read his movements very well then. Let's move due south and cross the border. We'll meet up with him in Santarus.
Ah, there you are, Lord Hector. Oh no.
Oh no. Sarah? What are you doing here?
You're going to meet Lord Eliwood, right? Well, I want to go too.
Go home! This is no game.
But Osmond told me it was alright to come.
Osmond?
Yes, my lord, on the Marcus's orders. Sarah and I will be accompanying you.
Bah, this is ridiculous. Always have to have the last word, eh, brother?
No matter what you think, he's just worried about you, Lord Hector. You're the only family he has.
I know.
Lord Hector, up ahead, there appears to be fighting.
Where? Is it Elwood? Come, let's get closer. Hurry, Oswin Hatch.
Yes, my lord. Oh, wait for me, I'm coming too.
Oh god. Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand there and watch?
Who do you think you are? This is Santarus. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling.
I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine.
A friend? What? Ugh.
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry.
Ew, that's terrible. I loathe violence. Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born.
Nicely done. Fuck him up.
I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly.
Just ask me later, Oswin. First we deal with these brigands. Come! We must help Elwood.
Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence.
Oswin.
Yes, yes, I'm coming.
Matthew. Bring Sarah and follow along.
What? With Sarah? No, I want to go with you now.
Absolutely not. You'll slow us down.
Oh, how rude.
Oswin, let's go.
Alright, so yeah, here's the next map. So this is a route map, and the boss is a fighter named Zygon, and he comes with a steel axe. He hits pretty hard with 24 attack, and he gets weighed down 1 point, so he actually has a base speed of 7. And
Yeah, he's deceptively fast. With like a motherfucker with a steel axe.
yeah, and
But
we have a
he's really just strong, that's it.
and the enemies on this map, there are a lot of Pegasus Knights that can really screw you over if you're not careful.
Yeah, they come in early.
Yeah, they come in with Iron Lances, and
Yep.
they have 5 con and 28. Did they always do that?
Yeah, no, they don't have a lot of COD.
But that means that their speed sucks because they only have 5 speed. And I know for a fact that no unit on your team at this point will have 1 speed.
No, that is true.
Alright, so yeah, let's actually talk about Hector's party, and then we'll go to Eliwood's party. So first up, we have Sarah. So Sarah I used quite a lot in Lynn's story mode, and I
could see that.
And, however, she did not get a lot of match. She got a lot of speed and res though, so that counts for something. So yeah, Sarah is the first hero you get, and she's alright as a decent healer. Though if you do, like, there are 2 base heroes you get in this game, and I think Sarah is, like, I think the other one is better than Sarah because she's mounted, but Sarah does her job as a healer. Like, she fulfills the role. I give her 3 out of 5 stars. Like, she is a decent hero. I can't give a hero any less than 3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, with Sarah, like, no matter how low their magic is, you have heal staves, you have med staves, there are enough staves to do the rest of the healing for you that she will keep everybody topped off for quite a while, no matter how low her magic is. But usually her magic has never been too low for me. I'm not entirely sure what her growth is, but it can't be too bad. I think you just might have gotten rather unlucky.
I think it's 35 or 40%.
That's not too bad. But yeah, her speed does tend to be rather good. And her res is usually pretty decent as well. She can be a pretty cool bishop that can, like, work decently as a magic tank. Really, just if she turns out well. But overall, still a good healer, an early healer. Her joining time is great for that because 2nd chapter. And yeah, overall, very solid. I would definitely say 3 out of 5 stars.
Alright, and next up is Osmond. So Osmond, he is a really good armor knight. Or very good, has very good base stats because he comes in as level 9, and he has 13 base strength and speed with 14 con, which means he can wield most lances without penalty. And however, armor knights in this game aren't that good because there's only 2, and Osmond is the better of the 2, which isn't saying much because armor knights in this game, like, there aren't that many, like, defense chapters because there's, like, I think, like, 2 or 3.
Well,
and I find that and even in those chapters where there are, like, defensive, there's magic units that just, like, melt Osmond like a hot knife through butter. And 4 move is not good, especially with the way FE7 maps are, which are very large. And when we get to a certain map, I don't think Osmond's going to be able to help us with 4 move. And if he's promoted, 5 move with that. And I just don't find... I find Osmond to be good for the early game. I just don't find that he's that good for the mid to late game, because by that point, you're meeting very strong enemies that are wielding super effective weaponry, even though we'll talk about that in just a quick second. But still, super effective weaponry is super effective weaponry, and, like, magic is just not Osmond's strong suit, and he just doesn't fare well against them. And he's a good unit for the early game. That's all I can say. So I still think I'm going to give him 3 out of 5 stars. I was leaning towards 4, but I think 3 is fine for him.
I think that with Oswin, it's a very clear case of bases over growths, where it's like his growths are really not that good. In this game, they're definitely one of the worst ones. Like, bordering on Marcus, they're not great. But his bases are really solid. With 14 con, like, he's got more con than Hector. We saw that, and it's like, wow, that's pretty good. So, yeah, he can wield just about anything without penalty, which is really nice.
Yeah, like, Steel Lance is the heaviest, and he loses 1 point of speed.
Steel Lance weighs 14, doesn't it?
No, it weighs 15.
Steel Axe weighs 15, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure, let me see, I think there's a Steel Lance around here somewhere. No, okay, yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see that just yet.
We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, with Oswin, I actually disagree, because despite the fact that there are not a lot of defense chapters, there's the Mills one, there's actually the Hector Ode exclusive one, that we see soon right after the house.
Yeah, I forgot about that one, actually.
Yeah. And there's probably one more that I'm forgetting.
The throne one in the lake, and we have to defend the throne with the green ones.
Yeah, the what is it, Denning?
Yeah, Denning's chapter.
Yeah, good old Denning. But I do think that Oswin can actually be a really solid defensive unit, and just because it's not a defense chapter doesn't mean you can't be defensive with him. A lot of maps in this game have hallways or choke points where if you put 1 or 2 solid units there, they'll be able to just wade through, or like just hold a point, which is really solid. And Oswin is exceptional as that, as an armor knight, but also just because he has, like, really good stats in general. His skill is high enough where he's not going to be hitting everything, but he'll be hitting more than enough things to make up for the things he's not. He's very strong, very tough, and it's pretty much going to stay that way. But I do think that he remains solid throughout all of the game, unless he really starts to fall off, which doesn't happen that often for me, just because his bases are so high to start with. And yeah, as long as you keep him away from magic and effective weaponry, and God knows that supports can make him into a monster, then yeah, I'd give him a solid 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh, nice. Alright. Alright, and now we come down to this group where we have one good unit and a lot of bad units. So, alright, well, we have one good unit. We have one good unit and some who are mediocre and some that are really bad. So let's start up with the second lord of 3, Eliwood. So Eliwood, I don't think Eliwood is all that good.
There's one thing to see from him, it's average.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Eliwood's growth rates are all, most of them are all, in, 40s and 45%, which you'd think that he would be actually really good with 40 or 45%, but for me, I just find that Eliwood, he just never goes anywhere for me. Like, with Hector, I find that he's always going to be strong and defensive, which he always is. Lynn, if I decide to use her, is always, speedy and, that's it. But Eliwood, I just find that he just never is able to go in any one good direction. I find that he's never fast enough to double, not defensive enough to take a hit, or not strong enough to deal decent damage. He comes with the rapier, which is just like Hector's weapon, except it has less might. Now, here's the thing about super effective weaponry, or no, I should talk about it with the next unit. But just so you know, super effective weaponry, it doubles might. That's all I'm gonna say for now about super effective weaponry. Eliwood, he has C rank suit.
Effective damage is sadly double.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in just one sec. Which is why it's gonna be very apparent. But Eliwood, I just find that he's just not that good. I'm gonna give him 2 out of 5 stars, and I still think that's a generous rating for him at any rate. He does get a mount later on, but because he's not actually the main lord, he can use a heaven seal, but you get those so late, and I just don't know if Eliwood is worth using it on him.
Now, I have a slightly different opinion. I think that my Elwoods have actually turned out overall really good. And you would think, oh, well, his growth rates are so similar to Roy's that he must not be that good, right? Well, he's honestly less good in his own story than he is in Hector's story, because you don't get the Heaven Seals that late. It's about halfway to 2/3 of the way through the game, which, compared to Roy, in the last game, holy shit, that's a big difference. You get way more time to play around with them. But yeah, Eliwood, I find that him being sword locked, a lot like Finn, is rather not good. It means that he doesn't have any reliable 1 to 2 range options, or 2 range period, and it means that he's going to have to rely a lot more on strength growth than Hector, other, not only sword wielding classes will have to. But that being said, he's pretty fast. Tends to get a bit faster. He can be pretty defensive. His con is sadly not that good. So any really heavy swords, like steel sword or more, then
silver blades.
Yeah, the silver blades. Of course, everybody's favorite weapon, silver blades. Sadly, it's not going to be that bad.
You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Hello?
There you go.
Hello?
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, his rapier is going to be a saving grace for a good while. And if he can't get any traction with his levels, then that's basically going to be down the water about it. But it's all based on luck. However, once he promotes, he can be pretty versatile. Getting lances and getting access to javelins and just a lot better weapons. Getting a mount, the only one out of the 3 lords who gets a mount, which is pretty nice, actually. And overall, some pretty good stats. I would say Eliwood is solid as long as you use him right. He has great potential. It's not great right now, obviously not, but he gets better. And if he was a weapon triangle properly, then, hey, it's a little better. It's still little things. But I would say it's really solid. And definitely worth using. 4 out of 5.
Holy shit, 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alright, now let's talk about some units that are, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have very mixed opinions on. So yeah,
This
okay.
one is not mixed.
So, I have very mixed feelings about Rebecca, and Zev also holds this opinion. Me and him have had numerous like debates about who is better, Rebecca or Will. He finds that Rebecca is better than Will. I am.
I guess.
I am on the opposite end. I think Will is better than Rebecca because Will at least can do damage, but Rebecca, I find that even though she's able to double more than Will, I find that she's just never able to do damage to kill things. Because it doesn't matter if you can double. If you can't do damage, what's the point?
Yeah, this is... Oh, actually, you're finished.
And the thing is, though, so I did say that super effective weaponry is doubled in this game. That really screws over archers primarily in this game because since they only do double effective damage and not triple, that means she's only doing 12. She has 12 might plus 4 strength, so that's 16 base attack that she's doing against Pegasus Knights who have, let's see, Pegasus Knights that have 5 defense, so she's doing 11 damage. And I just find that that's just not good. You should be able to one-shot Pegasus Knights, and she can't do that. She can't do that. Not unless she's doubling, but that's the thing, like, flyers in this game are just way better than because bow users just suck ass in this game because they only are able to do double effective damage, and because of that, they're not able to like one-shot things unless they double. So yeah, I guess Rebecca's good in that aspect, but I just find that because you do double effective damage in this game, the lords and archers in particular just aren't that good because their weapons just, when you rely on them, they're not going to be able to like, kill things in like one hit when you're relying on weapons that that are effective against a specific class type. And because of that, I just find that archers just get shafted so hard, which sucks because I really do like bow users. And I'm sorry, but I have to give Rebecca 2 out of 5 stars because at least she has double effective weaponry going for her. And that's the only reason why I'm giving her 2 stars. If she did not have that and she did like really crap damage, like no double effective damage, I would give her like 1 star. And even with triple effective, I still think I would give her 2 stars.
I think that with triple effectiveness, that would make a world of difference for her and every other archer. Because with Will, it would give him enough damage where he could reliably one-shot flyers, even more so than he could now. And with Rebecca, the problem is despite the fact that she has high speed, and yes, with those flyers, they do have high speed, but if she gets enough speed, she can definitely double them. The problem is her con, and the fact that for her super low strength that will stay super low, she can wield an iron bow just fine. But anything more than that, not so much. It's going to cut into her speed. And yeah, she needs those better bows in order to actually do consistent damage. Anything that's not a flyer is going to be getting single digits if you're lucky. And yeah, honestly, she's just not that good for chip damage, not that good for killing things at all, not that good in terms of survival. And, she's footlocked too, so if she were a nomad, it might be a bit better, but no, that doesn't exactly help her either. Overall, she's just never been that useful for me, and I do not particularly like using her. It feels like a chore. So I would give her 1 out of 5.
Oh my god, wow, you're not even gonna give her 2. Jeez.
No.
How bad does the unit have to be for you to give her 1 star? Jesus.
Rebecca. That's
Okay.
it.
Alright, next up we have the Fighter Bros, and we're gonna start off with Bartray. I'm just gonna get this ring over with. They 1 out of 5 stars. I'm sorry. Like, I think he's one of the worst guys in the game. Bartray, like, he does have a decent speed growth, but the thing is, though, he has 3 base speed, and he has a 40% speed growth, and this means that he can't even double soldiers at this rate. He cannot double anything at this stage of the game, unless he gets a speed level up. And the soldiers and enemies do scale like pretty fast, so he has trouble catching up. But the thing is, though, I actually have to use Bartray because I want to try and get every single character that is possible.
Oh, you're gonna try and get Carla, aren't you?
Yes, just so we can raid her.
Oh, you stupid bitch.
I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it.
That's fair. That way we can roast the shit out of her when we raid her.
Yeah, like how we did with our randomizer. Oh my god! I actually went back and watched that, and I'm just like so shocked that she was that bad, actually. But yeah, Bartray, he's not that good. 1 out of 5 stars. Like, his growth rates are okay, but he's just not that good. You have anything to say, Brad?
I would give him, honestly, the problem is that fighters themselves aren't that great. They're just big balls of mush. They're like super high health, super high strength, and that's about it. Their defenses tend to not be that high, so you're doing like easily pretty big numbers to them. And they're also not that fast. Their con will keep them from losing too much speed with their like super heavy weapons. And they get bows, so that is nice for double effectiveness if you want, but why do that? Just hit them with a fucking axe instead. But yeah, fighters and warriors overall, not that great of a class. A fun one to use, definitely, and I do enjoy them. And I enjoy using Bartray because that 40% speed growth will carry him a lot further than Dorcas' 20% ever will. That is guaranteed. And yeah, he definitely has a slower start than him, but it's like a curve. Whereas Dorcas is more of a flat. So it's a bit of a difference. If you want like to use Dorcas, just be prepared for him to fall off. But for Bartray, I give him 2 out of 5. He's not that good. He's serviceable and can definitely choke a point a little bit with some healing, and can do some decent damage, and gets better over time, but not that much better. So yeah, 2 out of 5.
I think the warrior you get is actually better than the fighter.
Geats is very good, absolutely.
Yeah. Speaking of not Geats, so yeah, I used Dorcas to like get like I think 1 level up, I think, back in the story mode, and he got a decent one. I think he actually got hit points and like strength and skill off of that. Nice. Dorcas I think is slightly better than Bartray, but not by much, because, and I'm just gonna get his rating over with 2 out of 5 stars, because Dorcas has 6 speed compared to Bartray's 3, so he actually can double soldiers, which is something Bartray can't do at the start of the game. But that's all I can say. Like, Dorcas, he's stronger than Bartray, but that's about it. He's got a lot of strength and hit points and decent skill, crap everything else. And yeah, that's it. Like, at least, and he's got the fire affinity, which is a good affinity, but that's all I can say. Yeah, Dorcas, 2 out of 5. That's it. That's all I can say.
Dorcas, I pretty much will just give the same rating as I did with Bartray, 2 out of 5. Only because they're so similar, it's very tough to really distinguish the two apart with, like, ratings, because going from 2 to 3 is a big jump. So Dorcas doesn't make that cutoff, only because he still falls into the trap of being a fighter and has such similar stats to him as to Bartray that it's not even that comparable. Like, with their growths, like, yes, they do differ, but also not by a lot. So it's more of just like, alright, do you want somebody with a slightly higher base speed that'll start off better, but might progressively not be so good? Or do you want somebody that's really ass in the beginning, just like big hitty, and gets a little better over time? In the end, they're both not that good. If you want Axe Bros on your team, Hector is already there for you, and he's forced to play in Hector hard mode. You might as well use him. So, I'm giving Dorcas 2 out of 5.
Alright, and next up we have a unit that we're gonna have that, again, me and Zeph have very mixed opinions on. He finds that Lone is way better than Kent Insane, and then we also have our own differences on Kent Insane. I just find that Lone is not that, he's an okay Cavalier, but I find that Kent Insane, if you use them in the story mode, you might as well use them. Lowen, I find, is the very, like, he's very balanced. Like, he has 30% growth in almost everything except for luck and defense. Luck, he has a 50% luck growth and a 40% defense growth. But other than that, everything else is 30. And I just don't like 30% growth because they're so, like, middling and low that you don't know where you're going to go with 30%. You can go anywhere with that. And Lowen, like, 90% hit points, like, sure, but I just find that Lowen is just never able to go anywhere for me. And, I mean, he does have a mount, so I am going to give him 3 out of 5 stars, and I still think that's a little generous for him, but I'm still going to rate him that. So, yeah, that's all I got to say about Lowen.
For Lowen, I've never really seen a good one. Usually they have Jack Ship for strength, Jack Ship for speed, surprisingly pretty decent speed. Jack Ship for skill, surprisingly pretty decent speed. And just big, bulky, defensive boys. Like, that's all I've seen Lowen be. And having a very defensive like Cavalier, it's on a horse, just like running tank. Sounds pretty cool. Until you remember that he's going to be doing zeros in damage against the enemy, most likely. Yeah. Having 30s in a lot of those growths can be good if you're lucky, but in the 70% chance that you're not, it's less than. But, yeah. Being on a horse is nice, it's good for rescuing. It would be even better if it was FE4 Kanto, but currently it's only item Kanto, so it's good, but it's not great. That being said, I would say Lowen's 2 out of 5, honestly. He just never cuts it for me. Ken's insane, you get Lynn's story mode, and
wait until you see my Kent Insanes.
I know. And also, you just have Marcus, so if you want a really good, like, Cavalier, then
yeah,
you can wish.
So Marcus, let's just get this out of the way. 5 out of 5 stars, I think we can say.
I agree, yes.
Yes, Marcus is if you think Marcus is bad, then you are bad apparently. I am sorry.
Well, I think that's more of like you were conditioned poorly, because you probably started out with like a Jagan or something, and it's like, never train the Jagan, don't give them any kills.
Yeah,
You're
I think Marcus
wasting its
was like,
speed.
I think Marcus was like the Peach Fudge era of where we started to get like characters like Seth, and then Seth came in, and that was when Seth actually like came into fruition. Marcus is, I would consider, like a mixture of a Jagan and Seth, I would say.
To be fair, there is Sigurd in genealogy.
I don't think
and
Marcus
there's
is
also
good as Sigurd.
No, Marcus is not as good as Sigurd, but I'm saying that it started around FE4, where like you got the good, like the really good unit that is promoted and everything. And, like even then, yeah, they'll still stay good the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, hell, me and Crystal both rated Sigurd 5 stars actually.
As you should. But yeah, with Marcus, he's honestly somebody you can use the entire game if you want. Like,
yeah, and he'll still stay good. Like I mean, he might fall off towards the end game, but that's like it.
That's the thing, is that this is a bases over growth situation again, but more so because he's promoted, has very good stats, meets a lot of requirements for like just killing shit early on, has really good weapon ranks and really good weapons to go with that, and the fact that he's mounted also really helps. But yeah, he's basically your go-to panic button whenever you need one, because sometimes you might fucking need one. And yeah, but a good, like, really well-trained and, like, overall lucky paladin, any of them that's, like, from Cavalier that you've just been training, will probably turn out better than, like, a level 20 Marcus, most likely. Just because they have, like, better growths and more time to grow. But if you don't want to do any of that shit, Marcus is here for you, and he's here for you from the start. So yeah, 5 out of 5, instantaneously.
Alright, nice. Now we can actually, like, play the game.
Yeah, we spent about, like, 30 minutes talking. Now we can actually keep talking, but with gameplay.
28 minutes and 10 seconds.
Close enough.
Alright, so
it's still more than enough time.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have Marcus actually, like, just, like, going cap the throne right here, and I'll actually have Hollywood move here onto the house. I'm not gonna visit the houses, don't worry. And
that's fair.
Lowen, I think I'm just gonna have him go and get that village.
Fair enough. I will ask one thing, is that are you planning on training any of the 3 lords aside from Hector?
Maybe Eliwood. I don't know about Lynn. Like, seriously, they're both, like, in, like, I'm still, like, questioning, like, I just don't know.
Might I request you at least give Eliwood a chance?
I'm gonna give him a chance. If he gets a perfect level up, I will use him.
No, that's not.
I'm kidding. I don't expect that much from him.
He's done that for me sometimes, but yeah, that is all I ask. Just a chance.
I will give him a chance. Give him a chance. All right, so now
that's not good.
All right, so I think Hector can actually do decent damage with. Oh my god, nice.
Yeah. These are frail, like, lance babies.
Yeah, these are Pegasus Knights right here.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god. When we get
now there are good ones later.
I know people are looking forward to my opinion on the Pegasus Knights in this game.
Oh god. Yeah, Floyd knows it.
Yeah.
There are good Pegasus Knights.
Oh my. Damn, I forgot.
These aren't any of them. Also, watch how Hector, with his Wolf Veil, does 16 damage. Osmond, Javelin, does 16 damage. And also, Hector has Weapon Triangle. That's LinkedIn.
Alright, there
So
we go.
yeah,
Alright.
Oswind's very fucking strong.
Yeah, and now this group. So Sarah and Matthew, I sometimes have a bit of a problem keeping alive because
Well, yeah, because you're gonna be so enclosed. It's like fuck.
the
This just
flyers
sucks.
make this very difficult, actually.
The Flyers do make it difficult because they can swarm them easily. They won't do any damage to Oswin, or just very
what
little.
are you doing?
They'll also not do a lot to Hector, but over time they can like swarm and it's gonna suck. But also just they might get trapped and like can't move is the other problem. So getting Marcus up there,
Forks.
just all your guys as soon as possible, super helpful.
Yeah. Also, I have this very cool feature with playing this on the Wii U Virtual Console is that I can turn on and off screen smoothing.
What the fuck is that?
If you turn it off, this is actually it's displaying the game in the original resolution of when it was like if you were playing it off an actual GBA.
I see you.
So
Nice.
this is it off an actual GBA, and if you turn on screen smoothing, you see like everything's a bit more like clean up.
Yep.
It points and strength. Okay, what the fuck, Hector? Seriously?
Hey, listen, he's alternating.
You got
The
that
second
perfect-
level was beautiful.
Ah, my god! Oh my god, Elliot! I swear to God.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Loses half health to pigs.
He has weapon triangle disadvantage. It's not fair.
I'm really just gonna base everything off of weapon triangle.
I will base this off of weapon triangle because it's fucked up.
Okay, well Hector.
Also,
and-
Elwood has 5 defense, so I don't know what to tell you there.
Okay, well, that happened.
Love to see it.
Oh my
But
god,
yeah, the
nice.
Nice. The nice thing with these fighters, and this, most of the people here, is that they can set up kills for Elwood, because none of them will really just kill any of these enemies in one shot in
Okay,
full health.
so these Pegasus Knights, I need to make sure. I have to hope that
They gotta die.
Yeah.
They gotta die.
because
If
otherwise
they don't
they're
die,
gonna.
it's a problem.
they're gonna
going
go
for Sarah,
for-
or they're going for Matthew.
Yeah.
Usually what I just do is I stuff them in the corner and pray. Especially if that brigand over there, like you just gotta.
There we go. Okay, so we got 2 Pegasus Knights now with Hector and Osmond. As for the bandits, this brigand, Matthew, he can kill him. The problem is if I do that. Oh wait! Oh my God! Nice.
Nice.
That
Solid.
Pegasus Knight can reach.
Can the archer?
The Archer, I think. He can reach Matthew, but he can heal Matthew up. And the Mercenary
That is true. Yeah.
can't reach. Oh, wait, nice. That's
Yeah,
actually
so you're
perfect.
fine.
So I can just heal him. Yeah, only the Archer will. Wow, that was perfect, actually.
You can just fight him, and then if you
And
gotta
hey,
heal him
if
up,
he
you gotta heal him up.
dodges, I don't even need to heal him up.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
He dodged. That's awesome. Congratulations, Matthew. You decided to be awesome today. We'd love to see it.
Yeah, he's doing much better. Yeah, my God, I can't believe I rated him 3 stars. Maybe I should have rated him 4, actually.
I mean, it's pretty solid.
You look like you've seen some experience with battle. No, yes. No need to conceal it.
He's not about to.
I've fought in many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique. If you've no skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book long ago. It will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. I'm too old to make use of it, so why don't you take it?
Why didn't he use it before?
Because he felt that he didn't need it. Alright,
What a dickhead.
So yeah, we got a secret book, gives +2 skill. I might actually give this to Hector depending on how he turns out.
He'll need the skill, I'm telling you now. He'll
Alright,
need the
see-
skill.
And let's see how Rebecca does against the Pegasus Knight. Yeah, see, barely is able to kill her. Injured.
It's a kill. A kill's a kill.
Yeah.
A kill is a kill.
Alright, Bartre, how does he do against
That's all
this?
I'm gonna say about that.
13. Okay, Dorcas, how does he... And he can't reach. Okay.
He can't reach, so... I mean, you could always, like, move Marcus, trade the hand axe over.
Yeah, I kind of want to... Okay, Elliot.
8.
Okay.
Bartre plus Elwood won't kill.
Okay, yeah, but I want to give a kill to Elliot. So what I can do is I can move him in
You can always
front of...
move him, like...
I know it. Yeah, I can move him here, heal him up, and I think Marcus can kill this archer.
You could be surprised. Nah, I'm just kidding. Of course, he's gonna kill the shit out of him.
See, I don't even need to use the Silver Lance. Like, if Marcus can't kill the Arrow, he will kill the Silver Lance.
Oh, he's going to like run and fuck through with a Silver Lance. Absolutely.
I honestly don't know who I'm actually gonna have on the main stance on my team though.
What's the matter?
I actually don't know who's gonna be the mainstays on my team actually.
Well, you got time to figure that out, and plus all of your plans can be dashed by bad RNG anyways.
I
so,
also think I'm going to have I actually think I might actually use Marcus for this playthrough.
You know what? Why not? I don't see enough of that.
It's been a while since I've actually used it in an actual playthrough.
Oh
my god, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Ah, okay, he gets double.
I mean, yeah, he does. It is a mercenary. They're known to be like one of the best classes in the game.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna be getting one of my favorite characters pretty soon.
Is it Raven?
Yes. We're gonna.
Nice.
Raven
is really solid. So honestly, that's great.
Gonna be on this team. Nice. Oh my god. I actually hit that.
It happens, you know, from time to time.
Okay, now, oh my god, Matthew, Jesus.
Hey.
Alright, nice. So, alright, so Osmond, how does he do against that mercenary, actually? He does pretty good.
I think that he's on the mountain, so you might want to. I've got her in a. No, he's in a forest. So.
No, oh no, the bandit's in a peak, actually. And I was still able to hit him.
Well, regardless, you might want to get, like, move a bit.
I can move Marcus I can move Hector into the mountains, actually.
You can move Hector and Osmond, and that way you might be able to kill that Pegasus Knight, because you should definitely focus on that right now. Otherwise you're going to run
I do want to kill the Pegasus Knight. Hector can take hits for days, though. That is something I can. That is something he can do. Yeah, sure. I think I'm just going to attack with the wolf, though.
Fair enough.
More accuracy.
It's good to guarantee it. I don't blame you.
And then Osmond, I doubt he can move into the mountains. Yeah, he can.
No, he cannot.
Well,
however, you might want to invest in killing that archer.
I'm gonna try doing that with Matthew.
Matthew is not gonna be able to kill.
I never said that he. How does that mercenary move? Okay, nice. He actually cannot reach Matthew if I attack this archer right here. Okay, nice. And next turn, he can actually kill.
Nice.
And I doubt that guy, like, one-shots her. Let me see.
No.
11 damage.
You would definitely... She already has 18 health.
Yeah, she has
you want to put her in the fort. Lovely.
Why would I put her in the forest? I want her to stay close to Matthew. Build those supports.
Well, so that, like, she can have a higher chance to dodge some such.
Yeah. Okay, Elliewood. Let me see. Rebecca, I think I can, like, have her, like, shift. Please hit.
Yeah.
And then Elliewood.
Congratulations! Great job.
And then Elliewood can get the skill.
Yes.
Yep, 100. There we go. Alright, and then this brigand. Did he move? I don't think he... No, he didn't. Okay, so then what I can do is...
No, you just gotta get him in range.
Yeah, so I'll just have Bartre, like, take this guy on.
Fair enough.
I swear to God, if he dies, I'm done.
He can't die. They don't have crit. They'll be fine.
Yeah,
nobody
has
crit.
But still,
nobody has crit in FP7.
And the boss is on the move.
Oh no, Spooky bitch, he's on the move.
Well, he can't. He hits hard against Hector.
Just move away. I'll just put Osmond up against him. It'll be fine.
He has a steel axe.
Yeah? As I said, put Osmond against him. He's 13 defense.
Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. This Pegasus Knight's now moving.
I mean, yes.
Okay, nice. He actually went for Sarah. Alright, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna move Hector and Osmond back, actually.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, what I can do is I can move Osmond into the forest. Oh no, he can't reach them. I can move him here at least, move him back.
Yeah, that should probably draw the attention of the mercenary and or the brigand.
Yeah, and I can heal Hector with the vulnerary I have.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll actually have the forest advantage, actually.
Alright.
And Matthew can actually just finish off this archer, actually.
That
No,
would
he
be
can't. He
splendid.
moved into a forest.
Ah, fuck, that's not splendid.
Oh!
That's very splendid.
Wow, okay.
That is as splendid gets, as a matter of fact.
Skill, speed, luck, res. Oh my god, him in defense. Like, defensive level-ups.
He gets a lot of defensive level ups, mainly because he never gets an offensive level up to save his life. He'll
I mean,
force
to be
strength to the next-
fair, as long as he gets speed, it doesn't really matter because we can still use him for stealing things.
Exactly, that's the thing. And also dodging, but mainly stealing.
Yeah. Alright, Elliewood, how do you do against this brigand?
He should kill by now, I think.
Should he? Oh yeah, nice.
Salud.
And then I
want to see an Elowood crit. I want to see one. Please.
I promise you we will get one. I promise you
Yes.
that. I will promise you that. Even if I have to use a killing edge on him.
Elowood for killing it, just do this.
And yeah, I'm actually gonna move Marcus up here to help out.
Why not?
But the biggest is nice.
Barry Elowood up there. You could do that with Marcus. Or Lowen, actually.
No, Lowen, yeah, but remember, Lowen went to go and get the secret book, so it's gonna take more time for him, actually.
Bring Marcus back.
Okay, well, these Pegasus Knights are gonna die.
Well, I mean, they were always gonna die. That's a given.
I don't know if I should heal up Ellie or Hector. Okay, yeah, now I should heal him up.
Yes.
Elliewood, can he even reach Marcus? Close. I can heal him up, and I can ferry him with Marcus, actually.
Exactly. Also, Elowood does do decent against the boss, especially if you put him in like a forest or a peak or some shit.
Well, he is like an axe
He's a semi-fast sword unit against a bulky axe fighter. He's gonna kick the shit out of him.
Alright, and I'm actually gonna try and kill that mercenary with Osmond because he is.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the biggest threat.
He's the biggest threat against Hector, at least. But Oswind's the biggest threat because basically Oswind says no to the weapon triangle. Because swords beat axes, axes beat lances, lances beat swords, and Osmond beats everything. Except magic.
Oh, wait,
Does
what
not beat
the-
magic.
what the-
Patty doesn't.
Curses, what are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done. Okay, nice.
If he crit right there, I would have shit myself. Oh
Okay,
my god.
level
That
up.
would have been so funny.
Hit points and strength. Okay, well,
That is a Hector level up. He's doing okay so far. He's not doing great, but he's doing alright.
I don't think he'll double this Pegasus Knight. Nope.
Nah, he does not. I've seen Osmond double many a time before. But this is not one of them.
Bless you. Jesus Christ.
My sneezes are powerful as fuck.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna drop Elliewood in this mountain right here.
Hell yes.
He should be fine. I swear
Oh,
to God, if
very
he
much
dies
so.
here, I'm gonna be pissed.
If he's not, that sucks.
I did heal him up though, so there is that.
True. Maybe he can get the kill on Zagat.
14. No, he can't heal Sagan.
No, I mean Elowood can. Lure him over.
Possibly. Okay, so
He's
wait.
probably gonna be fixated on Hector right now, so
So
you
let me
might
see.
want to.
13
With-
plus 5. That's
With the hand axe, he'll survive through.
that's 18. So I
Okay.
should survive. Wolf Bale. Actually, let me get. Can I move? No, I can't. I have to kill this Pegasus Knight this turn.
You can always just use Oswald.
I could, but Osmond's like pretty high level, so I kind of want to like, you know,
Just fair.
I want to spread the experience around.
Hector's like level 6, he's a level below.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay. I
It's
can-
okay, she has another forest.
Yeah.
And
No, I
Elowood's right there. You think they're not gonna go for him?
All right. Let's see what happens. Oh wait, what the hell?
Oh, they're probably going for like Lowen and everybody. Pain.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, yeah, I gotta. Wait, do I even have another memory left?
Well, worst case scenario, Osmond can always rescue him.
Yeah. How does Elliewood do again? Oh my god, Jesus.
22 hits, only 22, and that's with true hit. With true hit, it's even less.
22. His hit rate will go down to 10 within the forest.
He will be fine. It's the Billy Mays guarantee.
Dodge. But seriously, he gets one shot if he's not on a 4 sound. That's pretty sad.
Well, this is also Zag and Whip hard run bonuses, as well as like Ellawood with not that previous chapter of training. So it do be like that.
Okay, so do I have... Okay, I have one more vulnerary. Oh god, why am I risking this?
Y'all gonna be fine. It's okay.
I could... Wait, Marcus actually can... I guess I can move Sarah in and, like, try and, like... This is kind
Well,
of...
they're not gonna go for her because they can't reach her period.
Well, I could try and throw a javelin with, Marcus.
Marcus is just gonna fucking crit and well, that too.
Should we just...
That too.
I mean, you know what? Screw it.
No. No, he's gonna do it.
I don't want him to, like... I don't want this guy to, like... Oh, this was not so easy as it seemed.
To be fair, if we're going to use Marcus, getting boss kills on him is not a bad idea.
Yeah, 30 experience right there. That's a lot.
That's the same as a normal kill. Let's look at that.
Alright, I do wonder what this Pegasus Knight is like doing. You know? I mean,
The Pegasus Knight is,
I thought it was in heal mode though. No, it's not. Are you kidding me? Now it
odd,
attacks.
but it's dead, so that's something.
Alright. And oh my god, Jesus. Okay, he goes for Hollywood. I kind of figured. No, I gave him the goddamn mountain.
Oh no.
No, I think he's back in the peak.
He is.
Fuck.
He is. How about wait? What's Ellawood's hit with him on the peak? With the rapier, I'm curious.
Okay.
69. It's still pretty good.
Okay, nice miss. Hey, level up for Hollywood.
Yo, first level up. What's he gonna get?
Hit point, strength, speed, defense.
I told you. He's solid.
Okay.
That's my boy.
Screw it.
Ellawood is really good.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ, Hector, calm down.
I actually hit that. I cannot believe that.
That's amazing. Phew. Is that all of them?
Hector, where did you come from?
Well met, Ellawood.
Yes, but what are you doing here?
You wound me.
How do you mean?
You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word?
Your brother was just named Marcus Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all.
My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but he knew exactly what I was planning. He let me go.
Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you.
Think nothing of it. You know Osmond, don't you?
Well met, Lord Eliwood. It is good to see you again, Osmond. So you came as well? Yes, Lord Uther was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him. Of course. Good to have you with us. Lord Hector, why didn't you tell me the fighting was done? I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her any longer. Are these your companions, Hector?
Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but...
That was uncalled for. I can't believe you said that. Matthew, did you hear what he said about you? Me? He was talking about you. Hector, why don't you introduce us?
The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric.
Yes, I am Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you.
And that's Matthew. He does a lot of sneaking around.
My lord? Sneaking around. Well, I gather information, open doors, chests, and such. I've got nimble fingers. That sounds like a thief's work.
Well, Don't let him worry you.
But
This journey, I suspect it'll be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive.
what is it, Hector? Do you know something?
Nothing specific. Rumors around, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around Lycia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries have vanished.
That reminds me. One of the men who attacked us said something odd.
What was it?
Lord Eliwood, if I may.
Marcus! Good to see you!
Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Come now, Marcus. No need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard.
Of course, the apparent leader of that gang of thugs. He indicated that someone was watching Lord Eliwood. That someone needed him dead.
That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santharus. And yet he just stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die.
So, Madison, what do you think? You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Helman, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle.
Eliwood, who is this?
This is Madison. I require tactical aid in the search for my father, and...
Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, huh?
Yep.
You know, Madison, very young. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young.
Dude, I'm 22, soon to be 23.
Eliwood, are you sure about this one? You're older than all of them. What is he talking about?
Madison is still a student...
I'm older than all of them, what the fuck?
Madison is still a student of military strategy, but... we've received nothing but sound advice so far. Hey man, as long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Where have we heard this before?
Madison has my trust.
Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand.
You are fine.
Well met, Madison.
Hello, how have you been, Madison? Eh? My secret's revealed? Oh, that. Yes, it's true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprise? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. Nice.
Yes. Please keep me alive.
Madison, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did. I knew it. Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia, Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky? Not really.
Yay.
Alright, that was chapter 12. Honestly, it went better than I expected. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next episode. I'm just making a save state here, just so that way when we come back to it, I can just restore it. Anyway, see you all soon. Take care. Have yourselves a good one. Till next time, bye-bye.